Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York, and the final episode of Rage Far Away from New York, back in Britain. Cinnamon Harris, the imminently Silver Fang, barring unfortunate events, is returning, probably quite emotional, from meeting her parents and learning the rather horrific, or rather her adopted parents, and learning the rather horrific truth behind her true parents. And travelling from, it's about an hour and a half walk. In the evening it's cold, it's windy, it's not raining. Across the moors of North Yorkshire to the Sept of the White Horse and the woods where Talia and Maeve, her companions on this quest, are waiting. Unless they're going to do something rash.
No. As before, at worst, Maeve may be in the Umbra, just familiarizing herself with the smallest of the spirits around the cairn, just especially ones that she doesn't see at home. But other than that, nah. Gotta see new things, right?
Talia is supervising Maeve, and they're sticking together because waiting. And also, the boundary means that they'll see when Cinna gets back sooner.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Cinna will know where they are, or, well, she'll start looking for them.
She'll probably know the area that Maeve has been hanging out in.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she's been gone forever. It's just a day, not even a night. So,
Pretty much where you left us on the boundary.
She's coming. It's coming up to that place. A brisk walk. Hands clenched into fists, then unclenching again, then clenching back into fists. She looks around. Talia, Maeve, where the fuck are you guys? She's not shouting, she's just saying it because she doesn't know if you guys are here or in the Umbra, but she's just hoping that...
How hard is it to peek across the gauntlet, Duncan? Because I imagine Maeve is going to do so periodically to see if Cinna's coming around.
Here are diff 6.
And then it's -2 for natural channel? Or is it -1?
It's your merit. You tell me.
I don't think anyone's actually made me use it before now. They're usually like, oh, well, fuck it, you have no problem.
Duncan has a philosophy you can always watch.
Yeah, completely.
I only need
one less. Okay, so difficulty 5.
Okay.
So, peeking across periodically, probably not having much issue with it.
Yep.
We'll go from nobody there to like Cinna right in her face or something.
Yeah. You materialize, or you see yourself. You start seeing, and you see Cinna's ear about 5 inches away from you.
Is this her actually passing through, or just peeking across the gauntlet?
This is you peeking across, and Cinna's head is like 5 inches away from where you're looking.
So Talia will notice that periodically Maeve stops whatever she's up to, kind of perks up, and just peers randomly in a direction. And this time she pauses, she starts just kind of looking off into the distance, or essentially peeking across the gauntlet, and then just yelps and falls on her ass. Because she wasn't prepared for that. That's a little close. And she doesn't look hurt or truly alarmed, just startled.
You see something this time?
Yeah, Cinna's, like, right here, and, like, just hovers her hand, like, a foot away from where she's landed, like, right here.
Talia is gonna just roll her eyes at you. We should get back there then.
Yeah.
And literally
She'll-
just
Yeah,
go through. She's probably just. She's gonna say that and literally start going through.
Yep, she gets handed the mirror.
Cinna
And then I
is
take the mirror.
walking back and forth, kind of not shouting, but she's starting to sound more alarmed with each time that she says, Talia, Maeve,
Guys?
Talia, Maeve.
Guys?
Yeah, exactly. She's like, fucking hell, if someone did something to them, I'm going to...
So yeah, most likely first Talia and then Maeve will do their Papa Cross thing. Maeve will have sidestepped a couple steps.
Jesus fuck, there you are. Okay, does either of you know how fast we can go without making it look bad?
You mean leave?
If we... do you wanna stay here?
No.
No, neither do
We're
I.
only here for you if
You should probably tell one of the Guardians or something before you go.
I'll go
But-
meet the tail singer, I guess, because I have no idea who's going to open up the moon bridge.
bridge?
Yeah. So let's see if we can go talk to the tail singer, and then I want to go.
No, it was the Alpha. Was the
The
friendly
Alpha.
guy?
Okay, then we're going to go to the Alpha. That's fine as well. I'm completely fine with going to the Alpha, as long as we're going somewhere.
see who we need to see. Do you find what you need? Did you find what you needed then, Cinna?
I think I found enough to please Miss Whisper, Raya.
If you are satisfied, then yes, let us not stay here more than we have to.
Yeah. You guys okay? I hope you didn't get bored while I was away.
Fine.
Okay.
You want me to stay out here to make it go faster?
No,
Okay.
I want you close.
So she'll get information, as it were.
And yeah, Senna will go to wherever she could find the Alpha last time.
Okay. Yeah. Sort of as you head into the past the bond, the proper. You see, and you approach the sort of warded area of their sept, which is a little gully, where there was the cave that led to, well, the cave system. And standing outside is the Silverfang Guardian. In fact, no, the Fianna Guardian from before.
Makes it a little better. She'll walk up, respectfully. Raya, I would like to see the Alpha, if this is possible.
And he looks at Maeve. All right. Come with me. And you're led through the caves, into the caves. Before you turn down the pass where leads the Alpha, and you hear two voices arguing.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to make perception alertness rolls?
Most definitely.
Always perception alertness.
Uh-huh. It's like, yes, that's one of my favorite roles.
Hmm.
As soon as I found my mouse there. Specialty attentive. Does that apply?
Oh, Jesus.
Attentive? Yeah. Why the hell not? What?
Then I have 6 successes.
She's not announced. She's not announced her house. She was wormful and proud. She'd have clearly talked about it. She even says she's from around here. She's a guest in the set. I don't see why you're so angry about it. Clearly, this is an argument going on about Sinner.
I assume the more aggressive voice is recognizably one of the Silver Fangs.
It's not a voice you recognize.
Oh, okay. And would I have heard any of it with 3?
Yeah, you'd have heard it as well. Sinner can tell that it is a very well spoken voice that's unhappy. I mean, actually, you may have. No, not with. You need 5 successes to recognize it. You heard a lot of people at the moot. In fact, Sinner got 5 successes.
I got 6 successes.
You did?
You recognize the voice in the moot as belonging to a Silverfang Philodox.
I figured as much.
Yeah. And the Guardian kind of smirks a bit. I think the Alpha's busy. Do you
I think so too.
do you guys just want to wait? And I'll go.
Maeve will lean over and suggest we can always ask for the right masters to see us off and express our pleasure in their hospitality
When he
through one of the guardians.
The Guardian
right
says,
way.
"No, I'm sure that the Alpha will want to see you off." Of course.
And Cinna made her willpower roll to not be impatient.
Yeah. But can
So,
she take a point of rage as someone?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking Christ.
oh wow, we are cool, calm, and collected.
Not impatient at all.
Yeah. There was a little bit of concern that was a rage roll, and things were going to go really far south very quickly.
No. Talia heard arguing. She only got 2 successes, so she heard arguing, but doesn't really know what any of it was about.
Yeah, pretty much.
So let me just make one roll. Manipulation, subterfuge. She'll smile, very friendly, to the Fianna Guardian, like she has no clue what's going on. Sure. We'll wait. I'm sure the Alpha would like to see us before we leave. Thank you very much for all your kindness.
Sec. I was quite surprised that you're being so polite. He thinks, he just goes over his head.
Astro ruins, we're simple folk.
Yeah, exactly. And Fianna have their emotions on the surface. They don't know what it's like when someone's in any way different from that. And he heads down the corridor, and the argument stops. There's some muttering.
Yeah. I'm probably not gonna make 6 successes again, but for fuck's sake, I'm gonna try.
Ditto. So I need to swap over to Mozilla real fast so you can see my rolls, probably.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Okay.
2 again.
Well, I see this problem's probably going to sort itself, really. Yeah. Oh well, send her through. Make your day, I suppose. And yeah, the Guardian comes back. Step this way.
Thank you. That was a lot faster than I expected.
And you can see her sort of fire in the moor. The Alpha, along with a tall, slim, blonde individual, relatively elderly. The hair almost white. Who looks at Cinna with a rather unpleasant expression.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you didn't come for tourism.
I did not come for tourism.
Why did you come?
To answer a few questions.
What are they?
I wanted to know how my parents were doing. They live ever so close. It would be very unpolite to not at least visit.
Who are they? Silverfang kinfolk so close to the Sept that we don't know anything about.
Well, they are Lord and Lady Harris. They are not kin.
So what's your story then? You had to explain.
My story is that I am from the Sept of the Green, and we would like to return there, so we would like a moon bridge, if this is at all possible.
Just forgive my curiosity first. And the Alpha tries to start saying something and gets brushed away by this individual.
The Alpha gets cut off.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Just my curiosity, please.
We're all curious from time to time. Ask your question.
So your parents aren't kin. Tell me the truth, and don't hide it again. I am a truth catcher of Gleaming Eye. I do not take kindly to lies and deceit.
Okay, I'm probably gonna get so smacked in the face for this. I have a very nice gift called Liar's Face. Is there any way that I can make an estimated guess on how high this person's willpower is?
You cannot make any guess as to how high this person's willpower is, but I'm going to look at how it interacts with another gift.
Oh God! Liar's Face versus Gaia's Truth?
Yeah, it was Truth of Gaia.
Oh God.
Which words are true?
No. I'd be stupid to use that anyway. I'm not gonna use it. I was just wondering if I could make the guess, but if he's truly old, he's old.
Yeah.
No. No, I may be reckless from time to time, not that much.
Mm-hmm.
She'll straighten herself a little bit, still making sure that she is submissive, but at least showing that she's not afraid.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll look up to him, not in the eyes.
Yep.
I was sent here for my rite of passage to retrieve some information. The answers to this quest are for my Sept elders, and I would like to keep it that way. This is the truth, and this is the truth as you're going to get it. I don't owe you any explanation.
What do you have to hide? And I was not asking about the information. I'm just asking about your parentage.
My parents are Lord and Lady Harris.
Can you roll me perception empathy, please?
Mm-hmm.
And Duncan, this is the charisma expression looking towards the alpha, like, ouch, my formative years when he got interrupted and
Nope.
brushed off like that.
Okay. You get the impression.
Kind of a look of shock.
Yeah, this is... Politics is clearly a bit more complicated here. Clearly a power behind the throne situation. With that, you see across the Truth Catcher's face a truly sadistic smile. You've not even seen Mikhail smile like this when he's got the juiciest piece of gossip. You've never seen a Garu smile like this. This is sadistic. Cinna has seen David smile like this.
The only difference was she wasn't afraid of David.
Yeah. Oh well. I suppose that information from the horse's mouth is probably the best plan, isn't it? No sense beating about the bush.
I think I need to take another point of rage for that.
Maeve is going to try to put a calming hand on Cinna's shoulder.
Duncan,
Yep.
she will tie. Are you calling my friend a horse?
No, he's calling my parents a horse. You will leave them alone.
And he will raise his eyebrows, incredulous. A silver fang of great breeding comes to our sept, and raised by raised by parents who aren't kin, comes to find their parents, quick conversation, and leaves.
If you have a problem with this, you can talk to Morning Kilraya, the Batan Truth Catcher of the Sept of the Green.
The problem with you coming here, suppose I can, will keep you comfortable. I can go and speak to him. We'll even arrange accommodation in town if you so wish it. Or you could stay with your parents.
We will leave.
How?
And she'll look to the Alpha. I would request a Moonbridge if any of your tribe is capable. If any of your sept is capable of keeping one up.
And do you want to peony the Alpha?
Oh yeah. Only 2 successes.
Just to clarify, is this the second day we've been there?
Yes, it is.
Oh, how convenient. Does he look like he is not going to speak up or whatever? I've only got one success.
He looks
Doesn't matter.
scared. You will remember that he took you far from the Sept
Mm-hmm.
to speak to you.
Yes.
He is clearly terrified of this Philodox in front of him.
He's not the only one.
Says,
Why
so
do
he
you want
says,
with us leaving?
I want answers. One simple answer is all I need.
Then ask the question, Raya.
Who are your birth parents? What house?
Oh, Jesus fuck. I need to roll my overconfidence in this. What is overconfidence? Willpower? Wits?
There is no
There
actually.
is actually no roll.
Oh, fuck.
Ah,
Okay,
This was a problem I had the other day.
Can I try a tactic to see if I can kind of stall the giving of the answer?
I don't know.
Basically looking more pointedly first, or more pointedly towards the alpha, and ask, in the most innocent tone I can muster, have the laws, or has the policy of hospitality changed so much that we can be forced to stay when we are guests? Because Fianna hospitality is a 3-day stint where you don't fuck with the people staying there.
Mhm.
Trying to kind of give him some sort of encouragement or something to cling to.
This is the backhand blow from the Philodox.
oh, he didn't. Okay. Odds, I'm going to roll odds or evens. Odds, I'm going to do something stupid, or say something stupid.
Well-
Evens, I'm going to roll something even more stupid.
However, he rolls terrible for damage.
Good.
So she looks like she stands
Then
strong like a motherfucker in the face of
As-
getting backhanded.
Get backhanded in the face by the Philodox.
For the record, Duncan, that is my rage roll.
I suspected as much.
At which point, Talia will grab the back of Maeve and pull her out of the way and put herself right in front of the Philodox. So
And that's my rage roll. I only have 3 rage at this point, so yeah, I'm good. Just want to make roll. And
Taking
Cinna is
rage?
going to stand in between Maeve and this Philodox.
but
She's,
Talia
and-
is literally right in front of her now. She
Are you in front of Cinna as well?
yeah, she's put herself like she will let Cinna come level with
Bodyguard
her.
mode
She will not-
activated.
Mm-hmm.
She will let Cinna come level with her, but she won't let Cinna get in front of her.
That's cool. Cinna will step beside her. And she'll raise herself full length. And this is going to hurt me so much. So much that this might be trouble.
Oh dear.
And she's going to look this guy up in the eyes. Just for a second. Because
Yeah.
she's still lower rank. But just for a second, she'll make sure that these gazes meet. My name is Cinnamon Harris. I am born a Hobbit under the new moon. I'm born in House Osterhal, and my mother was Queen Mary. And you will not slap my friends.
And his grin is huge. And there is no joy in it. So, Wormfoe is sheltering her. We were wondering where she was.
Sheltering who?
You
Me?
come from the Sept of the Green.
Yes, this is correct.
Oh, Gerard.
I was not
You will-
aware of my heritage before I came here.
He was always a silly boy. following that old fool?
Sorry, what did you just call Gerard?
Silly little boy.
Ah!
Maeve is grabbing her arm and kind of giving her a hug to give her some centering.
Are you
How many rates do I need to take for this?
Tell.
are you mocking? Are you mocking our elders? We have been nothing but polite to you.
Turns to Talia. I offer you full respect and you deceive. You disrespect our territory and our customs. And
We did, and we apologized.
House Morningkill is run by a fool. Ask Gerard.
I would very,
Maeve's still got
very
a
much
hand
like for
tightly
you
on
to shut up now.
Cinna's arm.
I imagine you would.
We are leaving. With your permission. As she looks at the Alpha.
You may go. I look forward to seeing you again.
Likewise.
And then turns to the Alpha. I'll be heading to Uppsala. I have news. And he turns his back and walks out.
Maeve is gathering a little bit of righteous fury over the fact that
And the
after all this how to
friendly-
be Fianna bluster.
friendly Alpha round says, "Are you all mad?"
That's fucking asshole.
We tried to leave without this.
You've just killed parents. You've killed this sept. I will go and tell your parents to fucking run.
Jesus fuck. I did not. That asshole.
Yes, he's an asshole. He's an asshole with the ear of the kings of the Get. The Hayals of the Get.
Why would the Get listen to him?
Because the Get bow before the Silver Fangs, and the Get are noble warriors, but their rage powers them, and if you tell them something is worm-tainted and point them at it, they will destroy it. Do you think House Gleaming Eye did this alone? The Purge of Osterhowl. They had allies.
How is it so easy to falsify a worm taint,
my
Ryan?
parents.
It takes a simple gift to detect it.
What Mother Larissa's done is beautiful. But clearly the naivety she has engendered. Do you think, firstly, that corruption is only detectable by the sensing of the worm? Worm taint is insidious. And do you think in the fires of rage anyone cares? Think of the person with the most fury in your sept. If he believed something was worm-tainted, what would he do? Tell me honestly.
He would route it out.
There would be nothing left.
Exactly. And he then turns. I am truly sorry, but I have more responsibility than your life here. I have more responsibility.
Alpha.
I have the lives of a sept, and House Gleaming Eye will not be patient.
I understand.
We did what we can to protect your people.
Thank you, Ryan.
Your mother is in London.
Would any of this be solved if I will go with him now? Will your sept be able to survive? Will my parents be able to stay safe? Answer this, please.
If you go, I don't know. He's dedicated. He's not actually a sadist.
Think of them like
Much.
teeth.
Sinner, we will not let you go. Or if you go, I am going with you.
No.
I
will
don't
not.
think it will help, Senna. Think of it like
I-
teeth. Getting an easy grasp on one doesn't
Will
mean he
it
won't still go
save
after the others.
Will it save my parents?
We will keep your parents safe. Don't worry.
Fuck, that's not the question.
You going won't. You going will simply result.
You'll just be the first one dead.
You'll just make it easier for them.
And he steps close. And if Cinna, I'm assuming, has her head in her hands,
Mm-hmm.
touches her cheek. And whispers something. And it is as quiet as he can possibly whisper. Leaning into her ear. You will need to roll, you will have to roll perception alertness to hear it. And the others will need at least 4 successes.
Nope.
No, being insightful won't save me on this, so.
And you will whisper, the taint can come from the madness. The madness has gone deep in Gleaming Eye. And there are several, such as your mother, who believe it is far further than it has reached in Wormfoe. I believe this is why it all started. And then he turns to the Guardian, who is looking friendlier than has the entire time you've been here. Go to the hall. Make sure they are safe. If you need to call others under Stag, do it. Treat them like kin. Don't let them see you. God forbid if there is anything less than an army of Fenris, of the Sons of Fenris, I expect you, or the Sons of Fenris and Falcon, I expect you to die before they see the house. And I expect them to be out and halfway to Dublin by the time Gleaming Eye breach the door. And the Guardian nods and leaves.
Please tell them I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, please.
Talia's gonna move up next to Senna. She's not putting her arm around her, but she is like basically effectively pressing shoulder to shoulder with her.
There are honourable people,
Mavis.
he said, and says, do not ever doubt, though, that there are honourable people, honourable Garu in the Silver Fangs. There have been more honour in the Silver Fangs than any other house. But beware your own madness. You came here to become a daughter of Falcon. You have become a daughter of Falcon. Have you met the High King Jacob?
I have not.
Then you have witnessed the madness of your house.
I have not.
This is your worm bringing. Do you understand?
Yeah, I think I do. Maybe not as fully as I should.
Neither do most Fianna, and neither do any Fenris understand the worm bringing. The Shadow Lords have begun to understand the War of Shame.
I'll talk to them.
All our houses have our crosses to bear. Bear yours with dignity.
Thank you. I'm terribly sorry that things went this way.
So am I.
If ever anything I can do for you, don't hesitate, please.
Speak to your parents regularly. Make them know that their daughter
Which
is
one?
safe. The ones you can contact and find your mother.
I will.
And make sure Gleaming I have purged before. Make sure they don't forget. Make sure that they soon remember the honor and glory of Osterhal.
Yeah.
I want to sing of them again before I die, not fear for my life.
I hope I'll be
And
worthy
he
of such a
will
task.
rub his grey hair. I don't have long left for you to do that. My fur was not bought silver at birth. And he looked like her.
I will do my very best.
Good. Now, quickly, come with me. And he will open a box containing a mirror.
I'm just gonna pop out her compact to make it faster for everyone to jump through.
Mm-hmm. And he will, in the side of the cave, open a moon bridge to head back to the Sept of the Green. And the group...
This is the Alpha doing this?
Yeah.
Alright.
And get onto the bridge and begin to travel swiftly over the moors.
May I do one thing real quick before we hop on the moon bridge?
You absolutely may.
Once he's done and obviously no longer is required to concentrate fully, Maeve is going to give him a bear hug, essentially, or as close as she can approximate since she's like half his size.
Gives you he doesn't really reciprocate for Maeve and gives her a bit of a stern
That's
look.
fine.
And says, learn to do better.
I will.
Fast.
You've
Hope.
taught me a lot, Raya.
And with that, the group will head out of the Moonbridge, flying across the reflection of northern England. Cinna will look down and see the twinkling lights of her home nestled in the trees, with the hill behind it. It may cross her mind that she may never see it again. She never knows. You never know. And travelling swiftly over the moon bridge, the hills give way to the industrial heartland of Lancashire, with its worm and weaver taint. Before the stormy North Atlantic, the air spirits whipping around them, water elementals roaring beneath them, as they head back to New York and to the homeland of the Sept of the Green. And with that, we will end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, any watchers, for watching. And we will see you again as Mist Whisper is quick to howl recognition of the newest daughter of Falcon. Proud daughter of Falcon of the Sept of the Green. Heir to the crown of austere Howl. Good night.